So I thought I would do a video on SVS castle battles specifically, and talk about different strategies. So early on, when you start with castle and you only have like through Gen 4 and 5, you'll frequently use 50-20-30 as your attack ratio. 50% infantry, 20% lancers, and 30% marksmen. But in later gens, especially when using Mia, you will want to switch. You might want to switch to 48-4-20, which is what we are currently doing. This one has got the wrong ratio, but everybody else has the right ratio. And then you want joiners, and you specifically want it to be Seyoon, Patrick, Jesse, and I'm missing Nora. So I'm gonna go chase down my Nora. There's my Nora. Let me see, Jesse, see? So right now I have 2 Jessies, so I'm gonna kick this person. And then I'm gonna come here and look, and so now I have Nora, Jesse, Patrick, and Seyoon. And then this is gonna help me get her troop attack, his health, her damage, and then Nora is gonna boost the damage dealt by infantry and marksmen, which is why we are using the 48-4-48, because we want more infantry and marksmen so that we take advantage of Nora's skill. So using these 4, we maximize the amount of damage that my rally will do. I've lost pets, so my rally is not as big as it is when I have pets. And I have, okay, it's filling back up. I had to kick a few people, so to make sure that the right heroes were being effective, like we're in, so they are now. And so now my rally will fill back up. And so you can see we have had some victories. Now, some of these are people in our state that I took the castle, and then I was emptying my garrison so he could take it. So we just lost castle. They took it, so that's my state. That's the main alliance that's getting the castle today. And so my rally hits in 50 seconds. And I'm gonna call him a colleague, Amaz, him and I we're double rallying. So we're gonna hit within seconds of each other. And so he'll hit first, and if he takes it, then I will garrison him because we're in the same alliance. And if he doesn't take it, then odds are I will take it, because he will do so much damage that when I come in after him, I will do enough damage to take it. And you can see we've been battling for a while, so people are starting to sign out. and we're doing the planning. So we had done 2 minutes because they were delaying their counter rallies, but this time they countered immediately after, so our counter rally is actually a little late. So we have this big gap. Oh, we didn't take it. I think this little dragon person has pets, and the rest of us lost our pets because we have, yeah, look at their stats. Yeah, see, they still have pets, and none of us have pets, so... $14.32.45. So I'm gonna come here and I'm gonna pick my castle rally. I already have one. And then I'm gonna go here and I'm gonna watch this time for 14.32. It was 35, right? 45. And we all want to hit at 14.32.45. Oh wait, am I delaying? Yeah, okay. 14.32.45. So we all called. And now we come here to make sure that I've got the right heroes again. So we have Nora, great. Seon, great. Patrick, I'm missing my Jessie. So, and I don't remember who it is that's supposed to be my Jessie. Romeo. Romeo is supposed to be my Jessie. Romeo. 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 Wherefore art thou, Romeo? So right now, if I look, this Reina is gonna be here because she's the only other hero. So I might have to kick them. I'm not gonna kick them yet because Romeo should be joining and his Jessie should outrank. There we go. There's Romeo. And there's Jessie. So Jessie is the strongest, and so she... the Reina here is only 1 star and is less powerful than Romeo's Jessie, so Romeo's Jessie is the other person. And that's exactly what we want. And now anybody else can fill up and we're fine. So... So that's how we do castle. So one of the things that can damage us is like, it is important that I have the right heroes join in order for my rally to be strong enough to take out their people. Because um, let me find. I'm looking for. Okay, so this lady, look at her. Like, she's almost maxed. She's got a couple of chief gear that aren't maxed, but her um, charms are all at 11, and most of her chief gear is at T4. Well, I guess about half of her chief gear. And then her Geronimo is maxed, and then these others are almost maxed. Like she's much stronger than me. So especially now that my pets are gone, it is super important that I have as much power as possible. So I need to have all of the boosts from the joiner heroes. So it's really important that the other people that are joining the rally pay attention so that they join with the right heroes. Because, I've had to kick people because they join with a 5-star Jessie, and then I end up with 3 Jessies, and I don't have Nora, Seun, or Patrick, which I need in order to be able to beat her. And that's why it's so important to pay attention to the chat when you're in a battle, especially, so that you are paying attention to what is needed. And when you're joining rallies, you pay attention to what is needed for that rally. So here my rally goes. It's launching. And on this comet. And then this airplane over here is my buddy Amaz. So him and I should hit back to back. And then over here we have the other alliance is also coming. And so we're all going to hit back to back. So there's probably, see? So we took it. And I think what ended up happening is Brewer, who is in my state, I think he took it, and then I hit him. Oh, no, I didn't. So you see, I took out a lot of their people, and so they only had 118 people when the next person hit it. So I think Amaz might have hit it right before me, and then I hit it. But they had a counter rally and they immediately took it back. $14, $40, $55. So now we already won SVS prep, so we won't have a supreme president. We will for sure have the presidency. It's just a matter of if we will 14, 15, 40. 55. It's just a matter of if we're going to have the Supreme Presidency and win SVS or not. And they have a 800 power player, and we do not have a player that is that strong. That's why we're having to counter rally her. She's very strong. And of course I'm healing. And just in case you don't know this, the more people you have that have auto heal, the faster you will heal. So we're all in an SVS alliance so that we have a lot of people online at the same time. So I'm healing between 2,500 and 3,000 at a time. And so now we have 3 castle rallies going because we aren't breaking through as fast. And again, I'm going to go here and make sure I've got the right joiners. So we have Seiyun, Nora, Jesse, and Patrick. It's perfect. Perfect. So anyway, that's the short of the castle rally calling. You know, we keep reposting because people don't pay attention. And that's why when it's so important for you to pay attention when you are in a, you know, joining rallies, that you pay attention. So you see, like here, it clearly says that Nora is Frosty sends Nora, Extreme sends Patrick, Pocoyo sends Seiyun, and Romeo sends Jesse to my rally. And then the note above says send no heroes, and use 48 for 48. And you know, a couple, like, I don't know why Pocoyo's, I don't know what that ratio is. I need to message him. That's the right one. That one is also off. I don't know what some of these are doing. That one's the right ratio. That one's the right ratio. That one's the right ratio. So there's a couple people who are not using the right ratio, but overall, like, we're all using more infantry. But that's why it's so important that people pay attention, because it can really jack up your rally. And early on, you want everybody to use Jesse, right? But as you get more sophisticated and higher power, and you start getting people like Nora who have special skills, we want to take advantage of those skills. So, okay. If you have any questions, as always, send me a message or leave